Here it is, Tuesday morning, and Nadine and I left her friend's house up a little north of Carmen, Bohol this morning. We rode down the highway, went through the mahogany forest, and passed by the Tarsier Preserve, and we're now out on the coast highway on the south side of the island. A couple kilometers along to the east, in the direction the camera is pointed, are Gang Caves right on the coast. So we're going to go down there and have a look, and then head back up through the mahogany forest and stop at the Tarsier Preserve. Really nice highway here, and not much traffic at all. Makes it very pleasant and easy to ride around.
Not like in Cebu.
Yeah, not like in Cebu. Okay, our trip up the coast a little ways, looking for the caves, turned out to be a bust. Because while I presume the caves are there somewhere, there was no sign indicating their location nor any access. And no local people had any kind of a tourist set up there for the caves. So I guess we just missed out on that. Right now, from the sign, you can see this is a man-made forest. It's filled with mahogany trees, Philippine mahogany trees, of which that one right there is a very fine example. Huge, huge trunk. And many of the other trees you see along the side of the road there are all mahogany. Mahogany is a wonderful wood for a lot of different applications. Because the trees grow up high to reach the sunlight, they don't branch out along the trunk that much. And that means you can get wonderfully long, straight pieces of wood with no knots. Must have been quite a challenge to make this road up here, because you can see over there that rock sure looks like lava to me, which means that many years ago somebody was up here blasting and chopping that stuff away to make this road. Just to the north of this couple of kilometers along the road is the Tarsier Conservation Area. We're going to stop there next. Now we are deep in the heart of the man-made forest. When we first entered back there where I had the sign on the video, it was amazing how quiet it is inside the forest. Now, of course, when I want to get a video with no external noise, there's about 10 vehicles a minute coming by and making noise. It's also quite a bit cooler here. I don't know how many hundreds of meters in altitude of gain from the coast road, but it makes a big difference in the temperature. Magnificent trees. Here we are at the Tarsier Preserve, and based on the number of vehicles in the parking lot, it's obviously a major tourist attraction. So I'm looking forward to going in to see the world's smallest primate. My young cousins.
Your brothers and sisters.
My brothers and sisters, yes. Okay, here we are. It's Wednesday morning, another beautiful day. We're up on one of the hills, big tourist attraction of the Chocolate Hills. And there sure are a lot of hills out there. Can't say that they all look chocolatey because they're covered with vegetation. But I guess some of the deposits in the soil and the rocks are a dark chocolatey brown. It's a nice view. There's another part of the hill behind us where you can climb up to an observation deck. It's 220 steps up there, and I'm not too sure that my tired old joints would handle that 220 steps up and 220 steps down. But Nadine has bravely volunteered to carry herself up there and take pictures. Of course, like tourist attractions everywhere, up here there are tacky tourist shops with all kinds of tacky tourist goodies. I asked the price on one little thing, and it was 650 pesos. I just kind of laughed and kept going. But of course, these people are probably paying a premium for these stalls right up here on the building itself. If we go down back towards the highway, I imagine the prices on most of that stuff dropped by 50% or more. Quite a sight. Lots and lots of hills. There's a couple of them over there that look kind of chocolatey. Four-wheel ATVs are quite popular here. There's a lot of different places that rent them, and I guess you can go out there zooming around on the dirt trails. There's one down below there. I can't really see anybody going anywhere right now, but I saw quite a few people stopped at the various rental places.
They were already going there now.
Yeah, I don't know. Nobody's going by.
I see that.
And if you're into personal physical abuse, you can go up there to that lookout point after climbing 220 steps. Something that these days is pretty much beyond my capability.